This week on Archery 101, we're in our 5th video on how to market your archery events. Hey everybody, and welcome to Archery 101. You know, this is our 5th video in our series on how to market your shoot. Wow, man, I'm telling you, we have covered a ton of information. You know, we showed you why marketing your event is important, how to craft a USP, and when to choose your event, themes about it, all these different things. We showed you that marketing actually starts from the beginning, the decision to have an event, not after, but before you do it. In the last week, we talked about the big 3. Well, this week, we're going to cover internet marketing, all the different ways you can do it. Short video because I am not going to go into detail about it because how I perceive it might be different than how you perceive it. All right, so let's get started on internet marketing. All right, the biggest one and the most obvious one is the big 3, right? Right? Webpage, Facebook, and YouTube. Using those 3. That's your big 3. But then you also have Twitter. You have LinkedIn. You have Snapchat. You have Instagram. Plenty of things. What are we trying to do? Get the word out. But if you just do it without a message, without a USP, right, it's just going to be background noise. That's why we need to have a USP and have a well-crafted message. So those things and those outlets, they actually stand out. Now, one of the big ones you can do is 3dshoots.com. It is totally free. You go in, register as an event, and you can put it in there, and you can put in the entire year. And what you got to do, though, is you got to help promote 3dshoots.com, right? So people come see it, but it's a great thing to do. So look up 3dshoots.com. Another place you can go is the archery forums. And man, there is a ton of them out there, right? You got Archery Talk, Leather Wall, Traditional Archery Society. I mean, you name it, they got it. You got regional ones, you got bow hunting ones. There's just tons of them. They got forums. Most forums might have an event page. If they don't, you just list it in there and say, hey guys, listen, we're putting on this event. Put in your USP. Give them a picture or a link to a video so they can see a little bit more about it. But use those forums. Remember, we're trying to spread the word here, right? We're trying to get as much as we can out to as many as we can. Now, the other thing you can look for is your local town event pages, right? You can find those on Facebook, or you can visit local websites, and there's a lot of them out there, right? And they're always looking for events. I know there's one called Our Towns and Our American Towns. There's all different ones, but just type in local events, your name, and you'll be able to find them. Put your stuff in there. Hey, it's free. We'll never get anybody out of it. Yep, and if you put nothing out, you're not going to get anybody out of it either. So remember, we're trying to spread the word. That's the key. We're trying to get as much out to as many people as we can. And finally, we're going to talk about emails. Now, email is sort of dying. All right, a lot of people don't even use it anymore. I do. I'm old. See that gray hair, the bald spot coming in, receding hairline. All right, but we're also going to look at it in a couple other ways. If someone comes to your event, you want to get their information. One, you better have a waiver. I don't care if it's not the best worded waiver, but get a waiver for insurance companies. On that waiver, you want to get their basic information, their interest, and get their email address, right? And then once your shoot's over, you take everybody's email, put them into a spreadsheet, and you mail everybody there a thank you note, right? Thanking them for coming to your shoot and telling them how much you appreciate it. Now, you also want to include a short survey on it. If you make before I go far, let me put it this way. The worst thing you can do as a business or an event holder is to ask an open-ended question. All right? You want to craft the question so you get the type of answer you want. I don't mean a positive answer. But if you are looking to, like, you think maybe this part of your event was stronger than this part, you'd craft the question, between this and this, what one did you enjoy the least? You don't ask the question, what was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? Because, man, they are going to go off on you, all right, on stuff that doesn't matter. So craft your questions wisely so you can get the exact answer to the questions you want the answers to. All right? Now, what you also want to do with that another email is or on that actual email, right? We're going to thank them, give them a survey, and we're going to invite them to follow you on your website, tell them to bookmark it. 2, follow you on Facebook, and 3, follow you or subscribe to you on YouTube. Right, we're trying to get them to make a connection between the two of you so we can facilitate the flow of information. And the final thing you want to do with that email list is you want to mail out reminders every so often, not every month, although you can, of upcoming events. Now, the Hudson Valley Archery Association does a great job on this one. They're local for me. Actually, they're about an hour north of me. But they mail out a newsletter. And that's pretty cool stuff. You know, newsletters is a lot of work, but it is neat. They talk about the shoot they just had, the shoot they're coming up. They give some archery tips, and they also can promote businesses. And you can get the business to contribute some money or things like that. But it's a great way to do it. And emails are labor intensive, but they do work if you use them properly. All right? That's pretty much it for internet. All the other stuff that people do, like Groupon, you can try that. I just don't think, I never done it. I did it from a martial arts business, and it's really key on demographics, and you got to know the demographics of your area, whether it'll support it or not. All right? Internet marketing is another step and another key into having a successful archery event. All right, boys and girls, that's it. Marketing your event. Pretty simple, right? Internet marketing. Get the word out to as many as possible. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week with episode 6 of Marketing Your Event here on Archery 101.